This is my favorite part. How about them Cowboys? Oh man! You know, for the listeners, just so you know, Brandon just turned bright red. Oh my, he is glowing right now. Oh, whew. It was a great game on Sunday. The Patriots played the Dallas Cowboys, and both teams really played an amazing game. And Dak Prescott and the Cowboys were able to pull out that victory in OT with a walk-off TD. Um, Dak finished with 445 yards and three touchdowns while completing 70% of his passes. And of course, he threw the game winning touchdown and he came up with a bunch of clutch plays in the fourth quarter and OT to get them that victory. So, Jen, I will come to you as our Cowboys fan. Walk me through your emotions while you were going through that fourth quarter and overtime.
When it comes to close games like this, I don't even want to watch. The kicks. I trusted Mike McCarthy to making the right decisions. Yeah, I mean some of the decisions are pretty terrible. But at the end of the day, we got a nice win out of it. I mean, I especially love the wave at the end where CD waved to Mills, goodbye, because he caught that TD. I mean, they kind of we kind of have a history with Mills because he came from the Phillies, from the Eagles where we kind of beat them up, every other game sort of thing. He's into losing, so I don't know why he signed with the Patriots. Maybe he brought some of that bad karma slash bad luck to the Patriots. I mean, and also the other highlight of the game, Termon Diggs has the same amount of TDs as his brother. I mean, that's just something that you have never heard of. I kind of want to wish to be in the press conference of the Bills and ask, how does Stephon Diggs feel that his brother and him have the same amount of TDs? I think it's going to be a great thing that we're on this win streak, but do have some little bad news. Our starting safety just got caught with a DWI this morning, something not super ideal. I'm sure he's going to get some punishments, and I don't know how that's going to do with the overall morals of the team. But we got Minnesota in 2 weeks. Dak's going to heal up his calf injuries, and Mac Jones still can't throw the ball. I mean, he missed all these passes at the end of the game while it was clutch. I give him that. I give him that. That 75-yard TD. That was probably like the best play that he have done. You know, throughout his NFL career.
Are you talking about the pass that he missed that was clearly in illegal hands to the face on the defender? You talking about that one? The one
No, I'm
where the
talking
ref
about the
forgot to
the.
throw his flag?
I'm talking about the interception that he threw. I mean, that's just like come on. Like, what were you thinking? You were essentially roommates with this guy, with Diggs. You know what he's capable of. You didn't throw to him the entire game. Why would you throw him that way?
Yeah, he did throw a pick six. It wasn't a great throw, but on the very next throw, he stared Trevon Diggs right in the eyes and said, "Watch this," and then got burned for a 75-yard TD. So I mean, I like the way Mac Jones is playing. I don't think he's playing terribly. I made the case a few weeks ago, a couple of games in, that he was not the one costing his team the game. There were instances, obviously, he's not going to be perfect. I don't know which rookie you expect to be perfect, but he is not going to do that. But he is accurate. So usually he's making those throws. This was way closer than I thought it would be. For a team that dominated in every statistical category, if you look at the stats on paper, you'd think this was an absolute blowout. But somehow they were able to keep it close all the way until the very end, which was amazing. Um, the only thing that keeps popping into my mind is that I want to believe that Belichick is a mastermind, but he keeps not believing in his team, and he keeps showing that. So I know I was complaining a few weeks ago when they played the Bucks about the fourth down, going for it on fourth down, getting closer field range because you have an accurate rookie. He's not perfect, but he's accurate. If you need him to throw 5 yards, he could probably figure it out. The same thing happened late in the game and in overtime. So late in the game, they have, I don't know, 25 seconds left, whatever. The game is tied. They could potentially take a shot. Who knows what's going to happen? They ran the ball and then knelt down twice. That is screaming that he does not trust his rookie quarterback. He didn't even let him try. It wasn't even go see what you can do, and he failed. He just didn't even let him try. And then you fast forward to OT. You have the third down where the illegal hands to the face happened that he completely missed. So it should have been a first down anyway. And then you have a fourth down. The entire Patriots defense didn't stand a chance against that Cowboys offense the entire game. They've been burning them most of the game. So you might as well have gone for it. My theory is they're probably going to score on the next drive anyway, like the Cowboys are. So you might as well just go all or nothing, because whether you pin them down in their own end or you leave them half the field, they're probably going to score either way. So you might as well go for the fourth down, try to convert it, try to get some points on the board, and at least make them work for it. But that's not at all what happened. And once again, I am screaming at Bill Belichick to trust in your team. I want to believe in Bill Belichick, and he is trying to give me reasons not to.
We're talking about shit ref plays. How about that 3rd and goal where Dak was clearly in the end zone? In the end zone. And the refs didn't give him the TD.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
That was literally the worst reffing I've ever seen in my life. The guy was clearly over the line with his entire body minus his ankles at that point, and you're not going to call it. So I don't feel bad for the illegal hands to the face. The ref was like, oh, I fucked up on the previous play with the TD, and I can't give him this TD now. It's going to ruin the game. Let's just ride it out. I'm going to pretend I'm going to look at that tree over there.
The reffing has been rough and unpredictable and terrible all year long. It's not strict to this game. Obviously, there was a few missed calls this game, but it's been pretty consistently terrible this entire season.
The refs are making decisions like Urban Meyers are making decisions in his chop house. That's what kind of decisions that they're making right now.
See, I was going to ask, do you think the fans coming back has anything to do with the refs missing and blowing calls this season?
Maybe there's fans that's out there that's flashing the refs while at critical times. I mean,
I would say yes for the first game or for the first couple games. Yeah, absolutely. But we're 6-7 weeks into the season now. We should have adjusted a little bit better. I do think the reffing was better last year overall, and there definitely was sort of an adjustment period, but I think that excuse has worn itself out.
Yeah, refs fix your shit is the crux of this conversation.